Kings, emperors, and autocrats love monuments that project their power. In previous episodes, we talked about the love of gold by autocrats and the presidential mandate for classical architecture. In this Architecture Minute, we once again examine architectural symbols of autocratic ambition. Ancient Egypt gave us Abu Simbel. This colossal monument was built by Pharaoh Ramses II as a monument to himself. Carved directly into a mountainside, it proclaims his divine authority. Ancient Rome left us with many self-aggrandizing monuments, often in the form of temples. Emperor Hadrian built the Pantheon, Emperor Augustus had the Maison Carree, and Emperor Trajan, Trajan's Column. More recently, Napoleon built the Arc de Triomphe to commemorate his military victories. In Italy, the EUR project was an attempt to link the glory of ancient Rome with Mussolini's vacuous fascism. Hitler's unrealized Vauxhall would have been a mega-monument to Hitler's ego. North Korea's Kim Jong-un has the Kumsusan Palace, while in Turkmenistan, the Arch of Neutrality displays the country's leader at the top in the form of a rotating gold statue. All of these structures were built by autocratic leaders during their own lifetimes. In the democratic United States, monuments traditionally come after death. The Washington Monument began construction in 1848, nearly 50 years after Washington died. The Lincoln Memorial came in 1922, and the Jefferson Memorial in 1938, both many decades after their deaths. Today, that tradition is strained. The United States has now a president who builds monuments to himself while still in office. This is classic autocratic behavior. It started with little things. Here's the Oval Office he inherited, and here it is now, redecorated by Trump with ornamental excesses in the form of gold applique. Apparently pleased with his gold gewgaws, he is emboldened to begin more ambitious projects. Under Trump's command, the East Wing of the White House is now demolished to be replaced by a grandiose ballroom that nobody asked for. Previously, the East and West Wings of the White House were intentionally modest in scale, emphasizing the original structure, the People's House. The two wings are below the main floor, virtually unseen from this angle. That delicate balance will soon disappear. The new East Wing will hulk over the White House like a hippopotamus on a lily pad. It may get worse. Trump, acknowledging the imbalance he created, is hinting at a second story above the West Wing to even things out. Trump freely co-opts existing memorials, such as the Kennedy Center, now rebranded awkwardly as the Donald Trump and the John F. Kennedy Memorial Center for the Performing Arts. The stolen valor presaged his next move to accept a Nobel Peace Prize he did not actually win. Finally, or perhaps not finally, since there seems to be no end to it, Trump is planning his grandest monument yet, a triumphal arch. Like Napoleon's Arc de Triomphe, it would stand as a symbol of unchecked ego, this time capped with a flourish of gold statuary meant to outdo even Napoleon. All of these grotesqueries remind us how fragile democratic norms can be. The president is a narcissist who will co-opt or create monuments that scream Trump to the high heavens. Only autocrats behave this way. Why do we tolerate it? I want to be clear about the purpose of this video. It's not about the gold schlock or ridiculous monuments. Those things can be fixed later, if necessary. This is about how Donald Trump's ego trips are one sign among many that Trump is acting like an autocrat, and is indeed an autocrat. If you are sick of troopers storming our cities, federal agents murdering citizens, dissolution of long-standing international alliances, rising inflation, a stagnant job market, favors to billionaire oligarchs, pardons for insurrectionists, this video is intended as a reminder we are dealing with a narcissistic psychopathic autocrat intent on deconstructing our democracy. But please remember, midterm elections are this year.